Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome to a quick video talking about what's been going on. I feel like I can now finally sort of talk to you about this sort of thing, and give a real explanation as to why I've not been able to do any live streams this week. So, I won't go into boring details because it'll take forever. So what I'll do is I'll just say, recently my family in the last 2 months were planning on moving house, which meant that unless I could find an adequate job or get a promotion where I could get full-time employment, because at the moment, you know how it is when it comes to employment in certain parts of the world. It's just like you can be the hardest worker in the world, but you still don't get it. You know the thing. And in retail as well, we just nowadays you don't get the full-time jobs that you used to do. So I've been working my arse off during the Christmas period and January, basically trying to become trying to where I work become a higher level. And they are finally now going through with that. I'm now sort of on the track. I need to speak to some people, but fingers crossed, touch wood, we can see some real progress being made with that, which is finally going in the right direction for that. But no, what was going on was my family had decided around Christmas that they wanted to try and sell the house. And it was maybe around November. I think November to Christmas period, we were thinking about that. Well, they were thinking about moving house. And as such, I obviously would have to look for a new place to live, or I'd have to go with them for a time, which would really muck things up for here. It's really sucky, but that's basically how it would be. So obviously if I had to do that, I wouldn't be able to do live streams, or I wouldn't be able to do much stuff. I mean, again, for the time being, something's better we'll go into later. So yeah, basically things would be all destabilizing and all that shit. So that was what I was fearing until Monday when it all kicked off, because one of my family members, one of the family members we had, something went wrong. They disagreed with how things go, and basically what was going to happen was we were going to be potentially moving. We found a buyer. They found a place they were going to go to. They had made what was known as the chain, and basically, for those of you who don't know, the chain is where in moving terms you are selling to someone else, and they have accepted. They have sent you here's how much we'll pay for the house, and you're like, yep, that's fine. And then you found someone else who you found a house that you want to buy, so you say to that person, I'm willing to give you this much, and they're like, yep, we like that. So basically you have a line of things, in a sense, a chain, to from buyer to seller sort of thing. And basically what would happen is normally the person who sold the house to the other person would get some time to look for a house, or who has found a house, and then once everything had been agreed upon, they'd sign the deeds or whatever, then the person who has bought the house from the first person would move in, and the person who sold the house originally would then move into the other place. It's kind of it sounds really complicated, but generally speaking, that's how it works. But there is also a term known as breaking the chain, which basically means if a hiccup in any one of these particular things occurs, it can result in the entire thing falling apart. And this is what happened. So lots of emotionalness, arguments, and very distraught things. So all of this on Monday obviously meant that I couldn't live stream, because it was just like a massive fucking roller coaster with good and bad. So yeah, basically this week it's been absolute mental hell, because obviously I had no idea what the fuck's going to be happening, where I'm going, what I'm doing, but it turns out now at least, it's finally looking like it's calming down. So hopefully things are going to be okay, and things will kind of return to a more stable, I think, scenario is the best way to talk about it. So once, as I said, once everything sort of calmed down a bit, I think hopefully by next week should be fine. So for the time being, I'm still here. Yay! So yeah, that's that bit of the news. Going on to the other bit of news. The reason why I'm not live streaming tonight is because tomorrow I'm intending on doing some live streams, because the Division 2 beta, the closed beta, has gone into pre-alpha. I'm all ready to go. In fact, let's just quickly show if the wires will let us go. That's there, all ready to go. Just want the get the thing working, and get the game installed and get it working. So I aim to live stream this game by about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, because that's rough. The beta will technically start around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I intend on getting to live stream by 10 o'clock, and I'll be joined by a few friends, hopefully. So, and of course, server depending. I mean, you know, it's a beta. There's no guarantee that the beta is going to have a functional server or all that jazz. So, yeah, it could be slightly. There could be a slight issue. But again, server depending, I will try and get it up and try and do some live streamings regarding that, because it'll be my first time playing it, so that'll be awesome. I mean, I love the Division 1. I've always enjoyed the Division games. And when the second one was announced, I was like, woo! So, you know, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't in New York, because I feel they could have really done something in New York, even if it was like an expansion pack where, like, you could go to the northern part, like Central Park, man, the subways. You really could have done something there. But apparently, the developers wanted to try and do something new with the Division 2, so fingers crossed we'll see some improvement and some kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to playing it, and I'm looking forward to see it there. I immensely apologize to anyone who's been looking forward to my live streams, and I've just been like, nope. Please understand there have been real reasons for it, and other, you know, very important. There have been important reasons why I done it and why I don't normally want one, which I would normally be like do this. So again, I apologize, and all I can say is I'm sorry for any issues caused. But hopefully next week things will work out, things will stabilize, and I can actually enjoy live streaming again like normal. We're still gonna have the same system where it's the Monday and the Wednesday, unless I say otherwise. But yeah, so that's what's going to be around with that one. But I hope you are having a lovely day, and I hope to see you tomorrow, which will be on my Twitch channel. I'll put my Twitch channel in the link below if you want to see some Division 2, hopefully working. I'm not just going to get this little screen of the Division 2, like all flashy, and it goes, it don't work. But yeah, I'm hoping to get something like that, and then hopefully we can enjoy ourselves a bit. I like how it changes the text. Sorry, I've just noticed when you hang on, I'm just going to quickly get the thing. When you go to the normal games tab on the Uplay store, it's all blue, right? But when you hit the Division, oh, wrong one. When you hit the Division in the game preview, the text turns orange. And I'm like, oh, that's fancy. I am very easily entertained, apparently. So, yes, I hope to catch you tomorrow, and I hope to have a good session, because I'm not working till the evening. So I will hope to catch you then. This is Mr. Yeager signing out.